Okay, so the Art Center is 3D defense. We thought, we've done a lot of drawing this year, so we thought we'd go for building things.
Let me get a close-up of those, Emmy. What are those made out of? Oh, hold them up for me.
I'll hold them up a bit better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I can't
They
find
are
it.
made out of this really cool stuff called model magic. Every parent's favorite occupy your kids.
Cool.
So, yeah. And then there's one word that Sam made. This is a spider web I was informed. My son made this one. So,
No doubt to be the favorite center.
oops, I just broke the leg. So, what you're gonna do is discuss the various adaptations, defense adaptations that animals have made in order to survive. And you can have the kids go through and list those different strategies, which could include prickly, smelly, stingers, hard shell or armor, scary appearance, camouflage, scary sounding, slimy, plain dead, horns and antlers. If it's the first time, if it's the first rotation, you'll need to go through that a little bit more. If they've already been to one of the centers, they'll already have some backgrounds on that. And then you can explain to them they're going to build one of these creatures. And these I built all to look more like something that actually exists. But in the outline that suggests, and I think this would be really great too, that they design an imaginary plant or animal that has super defenses. And the students can name their animal, and there's books in here for inspiration when they're kind of designing it. Start by giving them a paper plate, and they can draw kind of just the outline of what they're going to build, just kind of sketch out an idea, like a 1 or 2 minute sketch, not anything involved at all. And then they get half of one of these things of plate, which I'll go ahead and open. This stuff is kind of cool. I'll pass it around. So if every kid gets only half of a package, there's enough. If kids get more than half, there's not enough. So half is key. So you just get half. That's what it, and it molds pretty easily. You can, I'm going to keep a little piece of it. You can, right there
So
on the
let's
spot,
see you
after
molding
you've
that.
made something with it,
Oh, yeah.
you can draw on
Fun
it.
times.
It's cool because it's not too
So,
messy.
Mm-hmm.
made some crazy bug. I'll just smash it into that. So you can also, the kids could, if they want their whole thing to be like a certain color, you can color this clay and then you can mix it together and it'll turn orange or whatever color it is. So the kids can, they don't have to have an absolutely white thing. So creativity is the key, imagination is the key. They just have to work on a small scale. So they get to just build it on their paper plate. The stuff dries, it hardens pretty, probably within like less than 24 hours if you leave it out. And it's not Crayola, so it's non-toxic and all that kind of stuff. After they do that, if there's extra time, they can fill out the animal defense research sheet, and they can name their animal. They can describe where it lives and its habitat, foods it might eat, who would attack the animal, and where its predators, and then how does it defend itself. And I've included toothpicks, and I've suggested that if you want to, as the person in charge of the center, as a volunteer, if you want to go get like pipe cleaners or different stuff to add and poke into. I went on the Crayola website and I just also Googled. Where's my spiders? I didn't bring the spiders. There were spiders that someone had made, and the legs were pipe cleaners, so that was kind of a neat way to do that. So bring in any other supplies you'd like to add to press into this. It'll stick and it'll stay. And then just have the kids share what they made, what the super defense is that helps their animal survive. And so on here I listed, like the younger kids probably won't be able to fill this out, but this would be a good guide for asking the kids questions about what did they make and what are its defenses, where might your animal live. So I think that's about it.
And then do they put them in Ziploc bags when they're done? Okay, I just saw those there.
That's it, yeah, like, yeah, when they're done, they can put it in a Ziploc bag and take it home. So,
But do you suggest like that they maybe keep it at school for 24 hours before they bring it home?
well, its chance of survivability is better if it stays at school.
And that is the main point. We're all trying to survive.
Yeah, right, there you go. Getting shoved in the bottom of a backpack, which is what would happen with my children. What else was I gonna add? Oh, yeah, so just like the owl pellets, there'll be Ziploc bags with the teacher's name and your allotted amount of these packages in the owl closet.
Cool. How expensive are those, Emmy?
They were, for enough to cover everybody, was like right around $90.
Well, that's not too bad.
So
Thank you, PTA.
yeah. We went for the well, because the kids were all, the owl pellet dissection was like, this is the best elf ever. That's all I heard. And I thought, well, you just draw on a piece of paper. Your super defense animal, that's not quite as fun as something two-dimensional. So that's about it for that.
Zoom in on those little guys. The samples will be in the box.
Yeah.
Did everybody talk about the slideshow?
Yep, I did.
Okay.